Hey, good afternoon, Smith Nation. As you can see, we're not in the orientation room today because Mike has a whole classroom full of new drivers.
Yes, 15 new drivers. Very busy.
Wow, 15. And my chair is jacked up way high. I look like I'm way taller than Mike, but I think the chair's broke. I can't get it to go down.
I hear you're fine.
So how's 2021?
So far, so good. How about you?
Oh, I'm good. I got new glasses today.
They look wonderful.
Bifocals, so I've been doing this a lot today. Going up and down steps is a little bit of a challenge.
I just hope 2021 we can get rid of these masks. That's my biggest thing.
Me too.
Get rid of the masks.
I'm fogging up already.
Me too. I took my glasses off.
Oh, jeez. Well, let's tell them what we got going on
Well, we got
today.
Smithiversaries, as every week, Smithiversaries. We got a new co-host. We have Rob and Gary.
Rob and Gary?
Now, who's Gary? Who's this Gary guy?
Yeah, well, I guess you'll see. He's the original.
Oh, I didn't.
If you've watched the newscast, we started the newscast in January of 2020, and Gary was the original. So
I did not know. I totally forgot.
He's back.
Very good.
Clean inspection roll call today, and they're going to draw the name for the $500 Eagle Unlimited gift card. And I think even more important is the driver whose name is drawn will get to sit down and have breakfast with our president CEO Todd Smith.
Good deal. Very good.
So I think that's pretty cool.
Good. And then we have Ellen Wood. Shout out, hey y'all.
Hey y'all. Yes. And shout outs with Julie. This week it's Julie and Jenn. Me.
Wow.
I'll be doing the shout outs.
Good. And we have Doug's joke of the week. Doug's dad joke of the week.
Yeah, the dad joke.
The dad joke.
It's funny. I've already heard it.
Oh, good.
Believe it or not. Also going to give you some tips on how to save money on prescriptions, whether or not you have Smith Transport's health insurance, any health insurance. Anyone can save money on prescriptions. I'm going to tell you about that.
Good. And a couple of things is sometimes our drivers have a problem with directions. Maybe you can help us out. No directions, wrong directions, and what can we do to fix that problem?
Yeah, I'm going to share some tips on that too during the newscast.
Good deal. That's awesome. Well, thank you very much. You have a good rest of the week, and I'm going back up to my lodge class.
Yeah, you get on it. Hey, thanks everyone. Let's get this newscast on the road.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, Smith Nation. You know what time it is, clean inspection roll call time. Please help us congratulate the following drivers on their clean inspections.
Todd 2, Robert Pettiford, and Ernest Hunter.
Congratulations. Now it's time for the December drawing. Robert?
I'll let you open it.
All right, and the winner is Jared Garver. Congratulations, Jared. All right, it's the big moment we've all been waiting for. The main drawing for the $500 Eagle Unlimited gift certificate and breakfast with our president and CEO, Mr. Todd Smith.
I'm going to ask Jenn, the media person, to pick a number between 1 and 167.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5 is?
Number 5 is Jesse Fessler.
Jesse Fessler. Woo! Congratulations, Jesse. We're so proud of everyone that turned in clean inspections. Please keep them rolling in, and I'll see everyone next week.
Hey everybody, it's shout out time.
Hey!
Julie and Jenn.
Sugar and spice.
Just the girls.
It's good stuff. That's the way it should have been.
Yeah, kicked him out.
I told him I broke up with them.
Yeah. So
Kicked to the curb.
Yeah, make sure you comment all about this. We've only got 2 shout outs today, but they're pretty cool.
Okay. They are really cool.
Okay, I'll let you go first.
Thanks. So first off, we're going to start with Michael Horton, who works out in safety. He does like all the med card and tickets and stuff like that. Super, super intense guy. So very, very nice, very polite. He's been here, get this, Jen, 30 years. Shout out to Mike Horton.
30 years!
Amazing.
His desk is always full of papers. Like, big stacks of file folders and all kinds of, like, it's scary to me, like, the amount of paperwork he processes in a day.
I think he's building his own wall.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
And he makes a mean Christmas cookie.
He does. He needs to bring some back.
Yeah, he's famous for those.
Super good.
So, yeah, 30 years.
30 years. 30 years. Let's see, that was 1991. I was born 1991. A couple other fun facts show my age. Love you, Mike. So other fun facts about 1991. Seinfeld debuted on NBC. Explain why. I've never seen it. U.S. minimum wage went from $3.80 to $4.25. The cost of a stamp, I'm pretty old school, so I complained about how much stamps cost. At that time, it was a quarter. A quarter!
Mike, it's been a while. You've been here a while.
Love you. So, last thing, the slogan "Quicker Picker Upper" by Bounty paper towels was coined.
Wow. So that slogan's lasted as long as Mike Horton at Smith Transport.
Yeah.
I asked him this morning, I'm like, so how many years are you going to stick around? He said, at least 30 more.
Well, keep them coming, Mike.
That's what I said. Hey, we don't want to lose you. Stick with it.
Yep.
Wow. Congratulations, Mike. What a super accomplishment.
That is awesome.
I just can't get over it. It was such a long time. Our other shout out is for Neil Mcfadder. Now, he runs mostly out of our Ellenwood, Georgia terminal. Mm-hmm. On Monday, I posted a video to our Facebook and our YouTube account of a generous, wonderful, kind, compassionate thing that he did. And I don't want to spoil it because in the video he tells his story. Okay. So I'm going to play it after Julie and I. So in case you missed it from us posting it, you'll see it next after the shout out segment. And I just wanted to thank Neil for being that guy because it's contagious when someone does something wonderful.
That is awesome. We always want to hear the good stuff.
Right.
Yes, we get complaints, but you know what? Everybody gets complaints. You never hear enough of the good stuff.
Right.
2020 was such a bad year. Get that crap out of here and bring us some good stuff.
And move on. So, and that's to everyone watching this. If you see a driver goes above and beyond, you want to nominate someone for the shout-out segment, just shoot it to us. I mean, Julie's contact information's on the screen, and I'll have mine below me, so you can reach out to one of us, and we'll shout out.
Yeah. All right. Other than that, little thing, it's crazy upstairs in orientation right now.
Oh, my goodness. Mike said he had to
very,
bolt.
very busy. It's a packed class up there. And that, remember, you can do orientation in-house, or you can do it online. Get all that stuff out of the way before you get here. 3 days or be here 1 day. Choice is up to you.
Yeah, that's so nice because some people like that one-on-one, face-to-face classroom time, and then some just want to watch the videos and get in the seat. And
get in, get out, or hands-on. I'm that type of person. I got to learn by doing stuff. So.
And the orientations, the pay is either way, right?
Yes.
Same amount.
Still, $1,000. $1,000. I mean... Christmas just came and went, so I'm sure credit cards need paid or Santa needs paid.
Right. Now it's time to pay those bills.
Yeah.
Yes, awesome. Well, good deal. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. And like I said, if there's someone who is watching this is interested in becoming a driver, Julie's contact information is below. You can reach out and she will walk you through the process.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. See you guys next week.
See ya.
Hey y'all. This is Melissa at Ellenwood.
And Lori.
And I want to introduce one of our professional drivers, Neil Mcfadder. Neil came into my office this morning and he brought me 4 bags of groceries that he just bought at Walmart. And he asked me to hand them out to anybody who I saw fit that might need a meal or just a hand. And so I thought it would be a good opportunity to introduce Neil to everybody and let him tell you his story.
Hi, Smith family. My name is Neil Mcfadder. I live in Laurinburg, North Carolina. I am a professional truck driver for Smith Transportation. Some years ago, many years ago, I was homeless. Didn't know I was going to get my next meal from. And as I began to grow and get inspired by God, just a few years ago, he planted this in me to sow a seed for what I need. And I always stand in need of a blessing, somehow, whether it's financial, whether it's just a kind word. So, to my Smith drivers, I want to encourage you guys, even in the truck stops, if you happen to see somebody, just walk up to them and ask them, can you buy them a meal? Because you never know, that meal could have been their last meal. You never know when you are in need or when that situation could be in your life that you need a helping hand. So, from Neil Mcfadder and the staff here in Ellenwood, we want to take the time out to say thank you all for allowing me this opportunity to be a blessing to somebody. In Jesus' name, amen.
Hello, this is Doug, Dad's Joke of the Week. I'm a recruiter here at Smith Transport. Our joke for today is, when is it bad luck to have a black cat following you?
When?
When you're a mouse.
Welcome to Smith Anniversaries. Look who's back. Gary Ernest, the original crew's back.
The original crew, yeah.
Guess the other people couldn't cut it, huh?
That's right. So we're starting off here in 2021, and just to look back a little bit, 2020 definitely a challenging year out there for many people, but we thank you for your hard work and dedication out there. We weathered the storm very well, and it's because of you out there and the challenges you face, but you've done well. And from the entire Smith Transport family, we truly appreciate your efforts out there. So getting started with the presentation today of the anniversaries, we'll start off and we'll let Rob go first because he has to win at something. So
listen,
go right ahead.
Just before I go, I'm pretty much on every episode that's on this list. So
right, but I think our ratings will skyrocket now that I've returned. So go ahead.
I agree. I bashed you in the past.
Well,
I did. I bashed you in the past, and I had you replaced with 2 or 3 other people, and I had
just like the Academy Awards. The sound's going. Let's get on with the anniversaries.
Right. So we're going to start off 30 years in safety. Mike Horton. I'm giving him a shout out too because Mike has been here a long time and he does a great job. So, and then I'm going to but next I'm going to go to Mel Malott, 13 years. Actually, he's been here a lot longer than that. He was gone for a little while and came back, but Mel's a casual driver, considered a casual driver, but probably works as like 2 drivers. So he's working 5-6 days a week all the time. So go ahead.
All right, with 10 years, we got James Cook. Thank you, James. And 9 years at the body shop, we got Frank Knabb Jr.
8 years, we got David Miller. I'll let you go. Go ahead.
I want to renegotiate my contract.
I thought we were going 2 and 2.
First time back, folks. So it's just get back in the saddle a little bit here.
You get the next.
But Rob's going to continue and take us down to 2 years of service. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, Michael. We're going to get back to like we used to. I can't pronounce his names. Kirchner. Arthur. You get it. Parmenter. And then we're going to go down to in orientation. We got Nicole Nickham, 6 years. Charles Staley at 6 years. Stephanie Henry in accounting at 3 years. Dantanian Scales at 3 years. Eric Nelson, Vice President of Safety, 2 years. Jeffrey Sheets at 2 years. Edward Halloran at 2 years.
All right, the following Smith Transport family members, they are at 1 year of service. Nicholas Palmier, Ashley Kelly, Neil Mcfadder, Derek Person, Earl Berth, Sheldon Nash, Kirk Shepard, Fred Jones, and Kenneth Sherbert. And so that
1 year.
That concludes the anniversaries for this week. And yes, we do got to get better in our flow. We admit that, but
we do.
Again, just can't say enough at how blessed the Smith Transport family is to have you all out there, and the great things going on. And as we move into 2021, we've got a lot of customers in the pipeline. We got plenty of freight, and that's a good thing. And just encourage you that if you want to reach out to anybody, all of our doors are always open. Any concerns, questions you may have, please reach out to us. And we want to make sure that any issues you have we can address, and just keep being safe. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you next week.
Rob and Gary's out.
At the beginning of the newscast, Mike and I promised you some directions assistance. So I wanted to let you know, if you ever receive a load assignment that does not have directions for a customer, send a macro 8. So if you send in a macro 8, operations will make sure that gets to customer service, who will contact our customer and get those directions put in for you. Now, direction corrections. That's a macro 58. Again, operations will receive it, your DM, pass it on to the customer service team, and they'll do some investigation to find out if your directions are correct, and if so, they will apply those changes. So, macro 8 to request directions, and macro 58 for direction corrections. If I could get that out. If you have health insurance or you don't have health insurance, I can tell you for a fact, GoodRx.com is a real thing. I recently had to use GoodRx. I actually had a prescription. I suffer from joint pain. If you know me, then you know I have some serious joint pain. And so the doctor wanted me to try a new prescription. I went to the pharmacy. They said it's going to take 4 days for your health insurance to approve this. It's sent us paperwork. It could take 10 days. It might take 4 days. We aren't sure. So the pharmacist said to me, have you ever thought about using GoodRx? She said, you can just log on to it, find a coupon, or find the nearest pharmacy and look at all the different prices. It turns out, using GoodRx, I got the prescription that day, and it was cheaper than if I would have used my insurance on that prescription. No joke, for real. I've heard other drivers and their wives, Sue Palmer, said that she used it recently and saved some money over what the insurance price would have been. They also, Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, Target. But when you log on to GoodRx.com and you type in the medication, it will use your zip code and it'll pull up all the pharmacies that have GoodRx that apply those discounts and what the price is at each one of them. So it's so amazing. You see all the prices, find the best price. So like I said, it doesn't matter if you have health insurance or not or what health insurance you're on. Everyone can use GoodRx.